I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. As we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. Here's Dort. Rejected by Len. To the paint. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Here's Hayes. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Rebound the Lakers.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Back to Williams. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. I guess that's the best you can do against Team James, guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Len. Doncic outside. There's the pick. And Doncic throws it down.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
And, Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
LeBron, no luck.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. poked loose. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Inside, here's Len, and a missed layup.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And it's Doncic, top of the key. Now Len, pass to James. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Doncic. Here's Holmgren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
The Thunder shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. The Thunder with the lead. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Williams. Five to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Drills it from outside.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Lakers passing it around. Here's James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Williams. RJ last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 1-1.
Lakers trail by 3. Doncic outside. Back to LeBron. Driving the lane. Here's Finney Smith. Drains the three-pointer.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Williams. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Pass to Finney Smith. LeBron outside. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Doncic. Here's Connect. He's guarded by Williams. Connect with it. On the wing, Doncic. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. to Williams. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Williams. Uncovered. The shot will not fall. In the corner, Finney Smith with it. Off target from outside. Williams in the post. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Right wing. Here's Finney Smith. Top of the key, connect. The offensive rebound. Pass to Reeves. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Jumps up. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great awareness of the situation. Gilgeous-Alexander sensing the chance for the steal and just taking it straight up on the break.
Here's Vincent. Here's Finney Smith. Good on the three-point shot. Finney Smith's got 6.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Caruso. Looking for Jan. He gets it there.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "They're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Vincent. He takes it in. Count it. Vincent's got it all tied up now for the Lakers. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
Here's Vincent. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. Pass to Vincent. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wiggins. Outside Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 4-point Thunder lead. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the floor.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Doncic. Doncic going to work.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
On the wing, Wiggins launches it. Goodwin with the steal. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
A wide open look here for Caruso. Offline with his three. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Here's Doncic. Doncic powers it home.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Lakers making a switch here. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Dort. Got a hand on it. Outside, James. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And here's Doncic from the arc. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Dort misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Doncic with it. Dort covering. Here's James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
Pass to Hayes. Shoots a 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Thunder trailing by 5. To the inside. Hartenstein off target at the rim. It's his first trip to the line.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And he makes the first.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
27 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Holmgren can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 7. James left side. Holmgren at the elbow. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. James slices to the rim.
He is just a bad man when he starts to drive. Once he gets that shoulder by the defender, look, it's over.
Back to Holmgren. Hayes with the steal. Here's Doncic. It's deflected. Here's Dort. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And the Thunder making a switch here. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Holmgren with the steal. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Williams. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits it to him. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 6. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
And again, the Lakers, no good. And they're trailing by 10. Williams with the ball, now guarded by Len.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And how about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
And Doncic, here we go. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Goes back up, and it's good. 2 points. And the Lakers lead by 9.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
On the wing, Williams. Down low. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Picked by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And it's Doncic missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Williams. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. 4 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Both teams will make substitutions. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Doncic. They get it back. Pass to Len. Now Finney-Smith. Reeves can't hit. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Here's Joe. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Doncic. Inside. And here's Len. Gilgeous-Alexander comes with the double team. From deep, LeBron. Rebound by Williams. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on an 11-3 run. Right side, Dort. All alone. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Dort got 8.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. That's 7 points for Chet Holmgren. Here's Reeves. Doncic outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
Los Angeles making a switch here. All free throws good from Doncic. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside Williams. And it's all evened up. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And stolen by Wallace. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. Pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And the Thunder, another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see missed connections like that too often.
Outside Williams. Over in the corner, Caruso. Off target with his 3. Reeves in the corner. To the wing right side. And again, the Lakers no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Well, points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Thunder lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Nice shot by James.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
Pass to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Can't hit from in close. Now here's Vanderbilt. The Lakers moving the ball around. Doncic outside. From outside, off the mark. And he drives in. And he goes in for the dunk.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Over to the wing. Pass to Vanderbilt. James outside.
Blocking foul by the line. Alex Caruso. First personal foul. First team foul. Number 5, Lucas Dort.
That's a good one. Here's Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Goodwin with it. Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Picked by Williams. Tries from 16. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Pass to Chang. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The layup missed. Taken away by Williams. Chang inside. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 7. On the wing, Reeves. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Up top, Chang. Fires the 3. Wallace misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. They could use a bucket. And the dunk by Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Puts up a 3. Joe can't get it to go. LeBron gathering speed. And he gets it to go.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
To the middle. Here's James. And it's blocked. High. Oh, epic move by LeBron.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Lakers making a change here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
They got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. The 3 for Doncic. Nice defense from Dort. The Thunder lead by 3. Here's Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Len. LeBron outside. Here he goes. It's stolen by Dort. .116 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Out to the right wing. LeBron outside. .50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Len's shot is off. Here's Holmgren. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Len. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, sometimes you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
It's the first, that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's James. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. So we see the Thunder get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony.
Good service, I'm ready to tip. You know when I'm hip, I don't got a trip. You know I ain't no little bitty shrimp. We switching locations in the gym. She said she don't wanna say Gunna no more. She about to start calling me him.
In like terms of just trying to get better, but just because we thought it was fun, we had fun playing each other, you know, talking trash to each other or whatnot. And like as that goes, you're playing like some of the best players in the world, like every day they're your friends. So then you go online, like you have ultimate confidence. You're like matching somebody online, like because the key in the court, you have to win by 30, really pretty much every game to win. So like you have confidence to be a player by 30 when you're playing like some of the best players in the world.
Are there any specific
Stand on all 10 and ain't a soul that's gonna take from me. I done life be fairy tale, they be make believe. If I tell her I'll be right back, yeah, she gon' wait for me. I love model every name from A to Z. Yeah, these got me
How the f these mad at me cause I got rich? They mad at me cause these went broken, they need fix. They ain't give me nothing, I ain't giving no grown man. These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little that worse than me. I ain't buy my other purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute. Crosses on my pants, I'm a Christian for real. Vixens for real. At the end of it, I stand on business for real. Throw it like money over for real. I know how I feel to be the street self. Bankroll kinda small, gotta beef it up. It's forever with us, we don't got it. I put it on your head, keep it up. 30,000 ones, 30 on me. Go around and make it. Keep on acting like you have emotion. You just in a way. Ain't never too far from this. I'm just a flight away. I seen trip and fall. I tie up they shoelaces. Young fly lip. Got rich on suitcases. Ain't slept since. It seems like 5 days since. Every time I hold up my wrist, it's a new face. I shouldn't got a whip for her. She came to my convention. She texting these. She give me a commission. Only time he could get at me is my mentions. Buy for it, get it tailored, I know her dimension. She's so in love with CC, it's all over her wish list. They took her to the back room, I let her get the big. Full of envy, don't put them in your business. I let you go for whatever you want and she ain't get. I'm 800 and on chrome jean, camo shorts and a long sleeve. I'll be gone for a month or two, I'm knocking off this money. I gotta keep some racks inside my reach, get lonely. You know what I mean? Bro taught us get our own. My on my armpit, I'm turning up like I don't got my own. Cut off on an island, both our phones on silent. Like what you heard about me, you gotta come and try this. Baby. These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little that work.
With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, the team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now here's Doncic to the middle. Len. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, you're not going to fool around much on the interior, especially if you're Alex Len, that big, that close, easy bucket.
Here's Williams.
Hit me, I'm open.
Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Reeves. Dort grabs the miss.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Holmgren. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Now here's Doncic. There's a screen by Lin. Back to Hayes. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. A nice shot by Doncic.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds a shot.
Now, here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
Here's Doncic. Got a hand on it. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. The shot by Dort, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Pass to Lin. That one a little long. Thunder with a lead. Now here's Williams. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Tipped away. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And there's the drive. Outside Reeves. Second shot opportunity. James can't get it to go. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Dort with a steal. And they're pushing it up. And there's the rejection.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Lin throws that one.
A nice shot by Doncic.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Both teams will make substitutions. The drive by Dort. The shot comes out. Good D by Finney-Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
James outside. A minute 53 left in the first quarter. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. There's a screen by Lin. 1:19 left in the first quarter here. James outside. 4 on the clock. That one doesn't drop. So it's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
James. And it's James with the jam.
How much fun is it to watch this guy when he's on one like this, loves to attack the rim.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Now here's Holmgren. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So both teams changing it up here. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Finney Smith, a screen. Outside Reeves. Beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. Here's Oklahoma City now. On the attack, Wiggins. Good D by Vanderbilt. Outside Reeves. Pass to Vincent. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Thunder out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll get this.
The Lakers, 10.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them. Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers in the lead. Now Vincent. To the paint. Outside Reeves. Pass to Vincent. Deflects the pass. Just 5 to shoot. Up the floor. For the finish.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Inside. Here's Vincent. Launches it. And Los Angeles, another 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Vanderbilt. Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside Reeves. Back to Vincent. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4. Williams misses. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Vincent. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. Pass to Finney Smith. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. So both teams making some changes here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
James outside. Doncic on the wing. Pass to James. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's Hayes. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Thunder trail by 6. Holmgren. It's Hayes with the rebound. And stolen by Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Back to Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive, BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
Thunder trail by 8. Pass to Holmgren. There's Holmgren on the slam.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Doncic outside. James right side. Here's Goodwin. It's James on the wing. Hayes. Comes up empty down low. 1:41 left in the first half. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. From downtown. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Hayes for 3. Counted from distance. Hayes has got 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Yes, it's good.
Assertive move by LBJ, just taking what he wants inside.
And here is Williams. Pass to Holmgren. This one for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
James deciding where to go with it. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul. Substitution on the court.
Doncic is doubled. It's James on the wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
LeBron enjoys fooling the D right there, tricked them, got them in the air, and then gets himself to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from James. Thunder trail by 5. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein a screen. Down low. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Lakers on top. They're up by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to James. Here's LeBron. Count the basket. James has got 9.
And forget about stopping LeBron when he's on the dribble coming at you with that kind of momentum.
Now here's Holmgren. Williams with the screen. Back to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 3 to shoot. Dort for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. The Lakers lead by 7. Hayes with a screen. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Now, here is James. He's got 9.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
And it's Holmgren missing. The Lakers lead by 9. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. And it's Holmgren missing.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational for him.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
James, outside. Outside Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. James goes in. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's James. Freight train coming. LeBron gets to the rim. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Substitution on the floor.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 9-point game. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Clock at 6. Pass to Lynn. And stolen by Hartenstein. In transition, here they come. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Finney-Smith. Williams defending. James with the ball. He's got 13. Out of bounds into the Oklahoma City's ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside for Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. A quick step bucket by Shea.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Doncic outside. Looking to get back on track. Now Finney-Smith. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside. 5 to shoot. For the tie. Offensive board. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. There's a lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throws.
Both free throws good from James. Outside, Williams. Outside, Williams. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And here are the Thunder now. They trail by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
And here's Doncic. Takes a three. To the wing, right side. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Hayes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Wing shot on the way. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Doncic. Picked his pocket. Williams in the post. That shot off the mark. So it's Los Angeles now. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Superb D from Gilgeous-Alexander, using his length to wipe away the shot.
Pass to Wiggins. Second chance shot. Back to Wallace. To the middle. Goes back up. And Wiggins lays it up and in. Wiggins has got his first bucket in this one.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Reeves. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Wallace. Williams with it. And Williams punches it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's James. Kicks it to Doncic. It's James on the wing. Shoots over Caruso. James can't get it to go. Thunder with a lead. Outside, Williams. Lets the three fly. Sends it home from three-point land. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter. Doncic outside. Back to Hachimura. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. And Hachimura ready to deliver for his team.
Now here's Mitchell. Right side, Williams. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 2-point game. Outside Reeves. And stolen by Holmgren. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Reeves with the ball, and it's Dort picking him up. Here's the break. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Doncic outside. They grab their own miss. Doncic on the wing. Launches a three. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen away. Now the Lakers moving it up. Now James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
And he's unable to get the second one.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
It's stolen by Doncic. The shot by James, no good. So it's Oklahoma City now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by James. He takes it in. James finds a runway and gets airborne.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good on the first. And that'll put them up 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the T.O. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep, here's Doncic to tie it up. The 3 won't fall. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Jackson Hayes. Fourth personal foul. 14 foul. At the line.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Taking 2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And James puts up a deep 3. Off target with the shot. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent.
I want to see the reflection. I'm the best dressed at the Met. The way her dress, I know how to dress. Turn the drill to a flex. They stick at the check, I poke out my... I know the young... Ice on the jet, one-on-one, pull up with tens. One-on-one, never again. One-on-one, don't get the cake in the butter. I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. One-on-one missing it up, one-on-one missing it in. One-on-one messing with kid. One-on-one and that's it. Come to the spot, I got one-on-one pieces and all of them cost me a grip. Come to the US. Good service, I'm ready to tip. You know when I'm hip, I don't got a chip. You know I ain't no little bit of shrimp. We switching locations in the gym. She said she don't wanna say gonna no more. She about to start calling me him. I'm him. I don't need you making it hot. The stakes is high, the prices is high. I'm about to fly to Dubai. I'm gone. Horse and boo, HB on the tie. Up with the one-on-one ride. Ain't cuffin' I let her slide. I come to get mine. Pop out on the beat like surprise. One-on-one, pull up with tens. One-on-one, never again. Don't get the cake in the butter. I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win.
Too obvious, okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay, like Kalani's. Roger like Kalani's, okay, here at the parties. Right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you. We're on the avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you. Maybe I'm serious too. They can't disrespect you, I gladly. I don't play about mine, I don't care. I'm addicted to you and it's clear. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani's. Roger like Kalani's. Okay, here at the parties. Right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, Baby, let's make a movie, come with me, know that I'm choosy, I need you to back it up, that ain't fast enough, you know I'm man enough, and I don't play about it, you know that about it, I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani's, Roger like Kalani's. Okay, here at the parties, right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire,
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it, no kidding. In front of your building, sitting on the steps feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold. You gotta keep the devil in his hole. But you know how it go. I'm front line every time it's sold. Flow, run and shoot.
We are live from the home of the Pistons, Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Doncic with it. Picked up by Harris. James looking around. Pass to Hayes. From deep. Duran pulls it in. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
The first one falls. And he may never be an all-star, but Richard, Tobias Harris has a big impact on the game.
And he came into the NBA as a three-man. But in a lot of ways, he's become the prototype modern power forward. Able to hold his own inside, but also space the floor from three.
Now here's LeBron. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The kick out to Cunningham. No good with the triple. The Lakers on offense. Here's LeBron. Johnson with the rebound. Pass to Duran. From 10 feet out. Back to Hardaway. Now here is Harris. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Thompson. Rebound the Lakers. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Hardaway with the steal. Duran with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. Their plan defensively is to try to make LeBron into a jump shooter. The coach said many teams plan that, but it rarely works out. You have to fully commit to it. Of course, that means LeBron will be getting all of their attention. Guys?
Thanks, David. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MVP, Michael Jordan.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Hardaway. The kick out to Cunningham. They grab their own miss. Cunningham on the wing. There's the 3. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Outside, James. Back to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here.
Team second. Substitution.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That one falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that one, good.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
On the wing, Reeves. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right, once he gets his hands on the miss. Pass to Cunningham. This one for three. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Back to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. Count it.
Yeah, well, look, you can bump him, but that's not going to stop LeBron James.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Pass to Duran, taken away by Hayes. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Finney-Smith, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Duran. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Up top, Doncic. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Ivy with the bucket.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Reeves can't hit. Pistons trailed by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Inside. Hardaway, no good. LeBron outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 6. Live from Little Caesars Arena. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, I've always felt like I belong. It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, is this confidence or cockiness? He told her, you're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues in our court.
The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Down low. Here's Stewart. Crafty move. Los Angeles leading by 5. Reeves can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Detroit, no good that time either. So it's the Lakers now. Lakers working the ball around now. Back to Vincent. Pass to Reeves. Takes it inside. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Vincent. Looking for Finney Smith, and he gets it there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Back to Ivy. He takes it in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ivy's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is what you want Ivy doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's Cunningham with the drive. And the basket is good.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
Finney Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Finney Smith's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers. And that one, good. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
He just looks so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
And once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Cunningham with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Cunningham gets the bucket.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And they double up James. It's stolen by Duren. And here comes the break. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Great defense that time from Duren. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. And the rejection by James. In the corner, Finney Smith with it. LeBron galloping to the rack. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
With his athletic ability, LeBron drives with purpose. He wants to put the D in a difficult position whenever he gets the chance.
Back to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And so James will bring it up for L.A. They lead by 4. Pass to Finney Smith. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. To the paint. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Duran. It's good. Duran's got 6 points.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Rejected by Harris.
Look at Harris getting it down on the defensive end. That's a good sign for this team.
That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Harris has got it all tied up now for the Pistons. And here's Los Angeles. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the move. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
A fearless competitor. When Doncic is driving inside, he just embraces the contact on the way up.
And the Lakers making a change here. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Harris. And here is Duran. Back to Harris. Now here's Cunningham. Guarded by Doncic. Back to Harris. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Lakers in the lead. LeBron outside from deep three-point land. Rebound by the Pistons. And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
He doesn't get the second one. And here is James. To the inside. Hayes. No good on that one. A defense that time from Duran. To the middle. Stolen by Reeves. Here's Doncic. Doncic brushes off the contact and hits.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Harris a screen. On the way, Harris. Stolen by Reeves. LeBron outside. Out to the wing. Here's Hachimura. Back to LeBron. Pass to Hayes. 5 on the clock. Reeves outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Cunningham's shot is off. Lakers leading by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. Pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Stewart a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson right side. Goes back up. Detroit, no good that time either. And here's Los Angeles. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. And here's Doncic from the arc. Detroit with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Back to Hardaway. They need this one. And James pulls it down. Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Hayes. Back to LeBron. James jackhammers it down.
This is classic LeBron, leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Cunningham with it. 6 points for him. Now Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Doncic with the steal. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by James. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Cunningham. Misses the layup. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. The quick look, no good that time.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And here is Los Angeles now. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Here's LeBron. Reeves in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Doncic outside. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. .127 left in the third quarter. Doncic outside. Pass to Hayes. Rebound, Detroit.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Holland. Inside. Doncic with the steal. In the corner, it's James. It's stolen by Schroeder. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Stewart. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Lakers leading by 5. Down low. 9 feet out. Len, good.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Stewart a screen. Puts up a deep 3. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to LeBron. And it's Hayes in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Holland. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Laker lead.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Lakers lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Detroit's ball. They trail by 3. Beasley outside. Now Doncic. Pass to Vincent. Fires for 3. And it's Doncic missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Beasley. Here's Holland to tie it up. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Finney-Smith. To the left wing. Back to Vincent. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. Here's Hachimura. Here's Finney-Smith. And they'll keep possession. They get the rebound. Hachimura with it. Doncic right side. Pass to Finney-Smith. Wants to get it to Doncic. And does. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Here's Ivy. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
And the Lakers making a change here. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pistons trail by 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The 3 for Doncic.
An in-your-face defender, Ivy won't give an inch. Disrupted the rhythm of that play.
Here's Cunningham. Makes it off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Pass to Hachimura. Doncic looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. They retain possession. They get the rebound. Takes a 3. He can't get it to go. To the paint. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Lakers passing it around. Poke loose. It's stolen by Cunningham. For the finish. And Cunningham with the slam.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good with the elbow jumper. Here's James. The shot comes out. Great defense that time from Duran. Detroit leading by 3. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark. And so James will bring it up for L.A. with the drive. Missed inside.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
My gracious, you love how willing Harris is to step up. He is fearless in those moments.
The free throw off from Harris.
2 minutes remaining.
Lakers trailed by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Cunningham with it. Defended by Reed. Cunningham's shot is off. Now the Lakers on the break to end the run. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Duran pulls it in.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Get the basketball.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. LeBron outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Asar Thompson.
See, right there, you know you have to foul LeBron James because you just have no chance to stop him.
And the second of 2 is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Harris outside. On the wing, Thompson.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So it gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws. This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch. He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 15 foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
Fourth personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
For your Pistons.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's James. Duran pulls it in. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Knocks down the 3 ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Timeout called the Lakers. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final.